Hello, happy Friday, everybody. Um, so today's meditation may be a little bit longer than I normally do. So I won't know till the end exactly how long it's gonna be. I had some ideas in my mind, and I listened to a meditation listed on that Nancy Rebecca has on her channel, and I'm gonna put a link to her YouTube channel and her website down below. So it's always interesting whenever I have ideas and then other people are also presenting those things, the collective unconscious, I suppose. But she does some wonderful videos, talk videos on Thursday mornings, I believe. And then every Tuesday, off of that Thursday video, she condenses and just presents and offers the meditation part of her video. And it's all for free. So, yeah, and she does a lot of things, but she's really good. And for those of you who like astrology talks, Pam Gregory is another person I've been following for some time now out of the UK. And she talks about it in a very practical way and blending myth stories, but also historically what has happened at the same time of planet alignment. So I'll put a link to her YouTube video page as well. Okay, that being said, so I've been thinking about this idea of how, and I don't know for anybody else, but for me, sometimes when things seem to go sideways and out of my control, my amygdala part of my brain, which I realize is from trauma history, and maybe it's true of people without necessarily trauma history, although it's pretty hard to get through life without some trauma, just seems to flip a switch. So even at my age, at 68 here, I am always, maybe I want to say disappointed, but I'm trying to find a different way to be more gentle with myself, but disappointed that I can just lose it and spiral down. So this idea, and I've been using that a lot with the meditation of bathing our brain in light, but really thinking about focusing on the fact that one of the things that we do know now, which I remember a show, gosh, God, 100 years ago now, a long, long time ago, that was on PBS about these kids that were born with encephalitis. And so only one part of their brain was functioning, and their parents were told, take them home, prepare them to die, or put them in a home. They'll never be functioning. They won't have the ability to read or write or have a life, yada yada. And these kids, and I can't remember how many of them there were, that neurology followed, and they followed up with them throughout their life. And none of them, that wasn't the truth for them. Their brain found a way to find new neural pathways to do all the things. And several of them, if I remember correctly, actually had higher IQ than normal IQs. They weren't geniuses, but their IQs were high. And they went to school, they had lives, they had children, they had family, yada yada. So supposedly that wasn't true. So way back before anybody was talking about neural plasticity, they thought these were just outliers. But now neuroscience has really gotten up to this idea that our brains there is plasticity. It is all in how we use it, allow it to expand, be flexible. And so one of the things I notice is when I get triggered like that with my amygdala and my fear brain and feeling I'm helpless, the world is against me, everything has got to be so hard, and yeah, I can spiral down really quickly. But that contracts, so it doesn't allow for expansion. So within my own journey of learning how and trying to encourage my brain to have more elasticity, permeability, flexibility, all those abilities, that I can do that with meditation. What Nancy Rebecca brought in is the idea of blue energy, which kind of is her theme all the way through. So when you check her out, you'll see that. I'll let her speak for herself. But I thought, there is something to that. And it may be different colors for different people. I don't know. So I'm going to leave that part a little flexible for you to pull in whatever color is calling to you, to bathe in our brain and to really allow for there to be this healing process within our brain, our synapses, and so we can expand and not be contracted. I believe that goes along with our heart, because when we get into fear, our heart goes down, and it's not necessarily that we don't love, but the fear takes over and it contracts the heart as well. And it shuts down, and it maybe puts up a barrier to allow love in, to allow for the universal spirit to bring us blessings that we cannot see yet, allows us to sit in faith that there's something that could come out of a difficult situation that we just are not aware of. So along with the brain, the focus of the brain today, also pouring down into our heart area. So I'm going to take us through to where I usually begin, and then my thought process is to go into really focusing on the brain and the heart. So, and again, I'm not for sure how long this might take. So just begin to get comfortable wherever you're at, wherever you're sitting, laying down, reclining, and just giving yourself, I would say at least give yourself 45 minutes for this of uninterrupted time. See if I can also talk through this. That would be great, huh? All right, pray for me. So just begin to get comfortable and relaxed wherever you're at, relaxing and sitting. And just begin to allow your body to start sinking in wherever you're at. Beginning with your breath, feeling your breath coming in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feeling that coolness coming in through the nose, swirling around, sending relaxation through the body, and release with your exhale. Exhaling out as much as you can, breathing in again through the nose. Hold for as long as you can. And when you release, releasing a little bit longer to really push out any stale, stuck, stressed energy out. Breathing in again. Hold as long as you can and release. With every exhale, you're going deeper and deeper into relaxation, your body, feeling your body relaxing with every exhale as you begin to really start releasing down Beginning at the top of your head, all the way down through your shoulders and your arms, out your fingers, the muscles relaxing, down through your upper back, your chest, down through the belly, your mid back, down through the lower back, down through the pelvis, your hips, down through your legs. Just allowing the relaxation to flow all the way down through the knees, the calves, shins, ankles, out through the feet, even the toes. And just beginning to feel yourself. We're going to begin with the groundedness today around your hip area, maybe imagining tree trunk with roots going all the way down through Mother Earth, down into the magnetic core, the center of the earth, and feeling Mother Earth's wonderful loving energy coming up through those tree roots, flowing in through the bottoms of your feet and your legs, and swirling around, and anything that needs to be released is going out through those tree roots. You can feel that energy coming up, rising up, feeling Mother Earth's energy into your heart area, into your upper chakras, all the way through your mind and your head, feeling Mother Earth's energy flowing and releasing out through those tree roots any stress, anything that needs to be released out through those tree roots that is going all the way down through the magna core, so it's being transmuted. It's not hurting Mother Earth at all. And you are anchored into that central core of Mother Earth. And just feeling that energy flowing in and out, in and out. And then we're going to beginning to go and take our attention up to the universal divine love. And beginning to see that energy flowing in through the tops of our head. And just imagining whatever color for you feels like it is healing, comforting, expanding, allowing that energy, that color to start flowing in through the top of your head. And it's going to flow through your whole body, merging with the Mother Earth energy. And they're just exchanging energy between themselves as it's flowing on down through your head and your shoulders, out your arms, down through your spinal column, that spinal fluid, sending out this calm, loving energy to all the nerve endings, calming that nervous system all the way down through the beginning of your spine, all the way down to the bottom, the coccyx, going on down through the body, the blood, the tissue, the bones, all of the organs. This beautiful energy is flowing in and merging with the Mother Earth energy, just allowing it to flow. And you feel this wonderful, it's almost like an infinity symbol, which would be, if you're standing upright, would look like an 8 perhaps, but it's the infinity symbol of that energy flowing in and out and around. And it's just flowing and merging as you feel held by this wonderful, wonderful energy as you just relax into it even deeper and deeper. Now we're just going to take our attention to our brain. And with this beautiful healing color that is coming in through the tops of our head, we begin to imagine, using our imagination, that this brain of ours is a landscape of sorts with connected routes, pathways. Maybe you see it as highways or roads or walking paths in a forest or your favorite park. But there's interconnections and intersections and communication going. You may even see it as fiber optics of sorts. That there's all these little movements and connections and junctions where things are coming in, and just allowing it to bathe through your brain and clear out any places where maybe there's a roadblock or the road needs repair, or perhaps there's a new pathway that needs to open up, become available for new information. And all these parts of the brain, and I don't know all the names of them, but the right lobe, the left lobe that the communication is going across, the cerebellum, and really healing that amygdala that has been so primed for many of us to overreact, to be hyper alert, that we see that part, that amygdala being bathed in this beautiful energy that is calm and is centered. It's not going to go away completely, but it's going to come back down to calmness, to balance, to work with the other parts of the brain, and to the back part of our brain that controls what we see. Our eyes are connected into the back parts of our brain, and all these different aspects. And later on in your waking life, you may want to go look at a diagram of all the different parts of the brain. That might help you with this kind of meditation where you're really bathing it in this healing, beautiful light that is lighting up all of this communication and openness, expansiveness, that is allowing you to have this flexibility to take in new information, to let go of old fears, to really be connected with your divine higher self, your wiser self, your wise mind, your wise connection to the divine universal love, that which many call God. Whatever names you use for that beautiful connection to love, the energy of love, allowing it to bathe your brain, your frontal lobe, your frontal brain. I can't think of the name of that, but also that which is helps us see the world, which is where our third eye is, and thinking of how that interprets our world and how we see it, and see the truth of things, see beyond the illusion of what may be offered to us in many different ways, to see with eyes of love. And you may see the landscape in your brain as anything, using your imagination. There's nothing that ties in one thing. For some of you, you're going to want the more practical, anatomical part of it. Others of you may really create this whole little universe that represents what's going on in your brain. It's all okay. And for those of you who are not very visual, it is just what you feel. You're using your imagination. And as you're letting this beautiful light just bathe every parts of your brain, You're going to feel that energy starting to float down into your heart space. Feeling this heart space up. Again, with this idea of expansion, of clearing out anything that is not helpful for you in this moment in time. Letting go of old wounds, of blockages, of hurts, of fear of being hurt. Allowing that to create this beautiful heart space that is open. And again, using your imagination. What does your heart space look like? What color is it? Does it have a landscape? Or does it look like rooms? Or does it just look like the anatomical heart? Just allowing it to be whatever it is, but this beautiful light is flowing down from the head to the heart, and it's going back up to the head. Again, almost using this infinity symbol of balancing the heart with the head and allowing it to just flow through, flowing through, just allowing it to flow through. So you're just allowing it to flow, flowing up and down, and around in balance, allowing this flow. And just sit with this for a bit. Allow this communication, this energy flow. And if there's any blockages, not forcing it, but just allowing the light and the love energy to just move any blockages with ease. Just with ease. They're opening up, moving out debris, any debris going down those tree roots and being transmuted in the places of the earth that does the transmuting the best. Where the lava flows, just allowing it. And Mother Earth's energy is also flowing in and out from the head to the heart, bringing this calm balance between the two. So just sit with this for just a bit, just allowing it, just feeling it, remembering to breathe, and just sit and enjoy this flow of energy, gathering any information that may come, either in words or feelings or landscapes, allowing the imagination to create what it needs to for you. And again, if you're feeling any places where maybe it's tender or there's a block or pain or some old energy that just needs to gently move out, just allow it to move out as it gets filled up with this loving energy. We're not leaving any spaces filled up. Spaces are being filled up with this loving light energy, whatever color you're using, allow it. And whatever space you feel comfortable in, whether it's the heart or the head, and maybe you spend a little time in both, asking for your higher wisdom, your guide, your guardian angel, whatever you might call that, to come and be with you in one or both of the places. And be open to any message that may or may not come in this time and space. It may come later. Anything you most need to know today. And while you're with this higher aspect of yourself or your guide, your guardian angel, whatever you wish to call that, scan your body and your auric field to see if there's any attachments or energies or cords that may need to be removed, and ask for them to be removed gently. And I like to unwind the cords versus cutting cords. And as you unwind those cords or remove that energy, that space is healed to where that energy or cord cannot come back in. And it's filled up with this beautiful light that is flowing. You're reclaiming your own energetic space as well as your sovereignty. In particular, awareness around the back. That's where a lot of people get these energies or cords or whatever we might want to call them, attachments, because it's harder for us to see, right? So just allowing that energy to really flow and move out any of that cords, attachments, energies, anything that does not belong, does not serve you, you are removing with grace and ease. Spending time with this energy of your divine wisdom, your higher self, your guide, your guardian angel. It could even be an animal. People forget a lot of times shamanic journeying often is our power animal. So it may show up as an animal for you. Or just an energy. Just allow it to be. And then kind of inspired, like I said, from Rebecca earlier today, is also calling back if we have left part of our energy in the past or we have part of our energy in the future. Bringing that, calling that energy back to where all of us is right here, right now. And those energies come back through a golden light, so they come back healed and whole. And feeling ourselves just in this peaceful, wonderful place, in our own sovereign energy space, in our bodies, our energetic bodies, our physical bodies, our mental bodies, etheric bodies, just filling up with this energy, opening and expanding our minds, allowing for the flow. And the energy of judgment, really moving that energy of judgment out of our space. sometimes hangs out in the back of our minds, quick to judge ourselves, maybe other people, situations. Like really moving that judgment energy out so we have the ability to see situations, people, ourselves from a higher perspective. And just allowing this energy to flow for the next little bit. I will be quiet so you can commune with whatever aspects, beings, or even yourself that you need to. While we continue to move out any blocks, cords, energies, anything that is hindering the flow of love and that no longer serves us or doesn't even belong to us. And begin to bring your awareness back, back into the here and now. Knowing you can revisit this, modify it to your own comfortable level. So as you start bringing your awareness back into the body, feeling yourself sitting wherever you're sitting, or laying or reclining, and begin to just kind of stretch, move your body, your hands, wiggle your toes, open your eyes, come back to the here and now. So yeah, I hope this was helpful for you guys. I kind of just share some of the stuff I'm also working on myself, and definitely I'm far from perfect. I still have things to work on. Still, life be lifin', as they say. So yeah, if you feel called, please share any comments or your experience from this. And like I said, I'll put all the links of the people I spoke about before so you could check them out as well. And I hope you all have a beautiful day. I send you lots of love and blessings and healing energy. Love you guys.